I'm wanted by the Russian Federation for war crimes, and I'm writing a memoir. This is a story about Benjamin Reed in Ukraine. Part 4. If you have not seen Part 3 or any of the other parts, this will not make sense. I advise you to go back because I had already made my decision to leave Ukraine. My drone was broken with the IMU error. I needed to get my dog, and I had done the thing what many other people do is resign after their 2 days of leave in Kharkiv. As I hadn't been paid, I had lost faith in the institution. You had Mockingjay representing the Legion. You had MP5 stolen. You had Craig Lang. You had dirtbags everywhere. And I was just burnt out. March 2022, I had started helping Ukraine. And now it was August 2nd or so. I searched for a hotel to spend my time in Kharkiv. And I had already planned to resign. I sent a bunch of just embarrassing, disgusting texts to my commander, Jan, about how I'm resigning and so on in this period. And we'll get into that. So I booked a hotel at the Kharkiv Dolphinarium because it was open and the rooms looked nice. And they're like, do you want a room next to the dolphins? Don't ever get a room next to the dolphins. Don't ever support dolphin tourism or any of that, especially when S-200s are going off. I ordered 3 bottles of French wine. I got absolutely pissed drunk, and I started to listen to dolphins and belugas, making their noises, while Russians were inboxing me with death threats and all sorts of things, in which I responded poorly. They were showing me the castration videos. They were showing me comrades who had been mutilated and killed. And one of them, who had known me from Thailand, was like, you didn't do anything. You didn't even kill anybody. You didn't do anything. Getting under my skin, and I was pissed drunk, as a legionnaire does on his time off, right? And I mean, what are these rules where you're now faced with an enemy combatant, right? And you can communicate with the Russians just freely, right? And I sent him a harrowing account of a war crime that I did not do. So I'm in the Kharkiv Dolphinarium. I'm getting all these threats like, what did you do for Ukraine? And I made up all these war crimes to piss off this one dude that I met, right? Imagine seeing a video of a Ukrainian being castrated and then having the ability to taunt the enemy. Call me a scoundrel. Call me a liar. Call me whatever you want. But the intention was to piss off a Russian that I had met. I had broken into the beluga enclosure of the Dolphinarium. I had sent my resignation to Jan. I had been kicked out of the swimming with belugas. I played fetch with them. I had a good time. There's some great videos that got taken down of me playing with cetaceans, in which I screamed about the liberation of cetaceans to the security guard. And the next morning I woke up to that Russian asking, did you actually do those war crimes?